It's in the game.
PlayStation.
With Greg Olson, we are ready for one final tune-up before the regular season begins. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
These preseason games, Mike, they could be a little bit tricky because on one hand, you want to protect your starters. You want to make sure you go into week 1 of the regular season as healthy and as prepared as possible. And for a lot of the guys on this roster, especially these backup quarterbacks, this is a great opportunity not only to prove your worth in the NFL, but these are a lot of valuable opportunities and reps that don't necessarily come once the regular season gets kicked off.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Williams to throw on 2nd down. Open man, that's Luther Burden. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. What is going on? Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one on target to Moore. A gain there of 20. First down, Chicago.
And the Bears, first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, the Bears.
Swift gets it from the pistol.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to...
And now, after that last play, the challenge flag is out, and we will get a review right here. They're looking both at the feet to see if 2 were down, but also whether or not he had full possession of the football when those feet were down. Jacob Cowley, the intended receiver. So that challenge, a successful one. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They're led by their quarterback out of Ohio State, first-round pick Justin Fields.
There's so much conversation around the NFL, Mike, about the importance of these preseason games, and while the final score certainly doesn't matter, there is the evaluation of your roster, your personnel.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack. Fields now on second down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The run here is Brees Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Gain on the play. Second and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It's third and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Here's Fields, choosing to keep this one. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
6-yard loss.
Clearly, the play caller here is thinking that the defense is going to be completely zoned in on stopping the running back, thinking he could catch them off guard with the quarterback keep. The defense was prepared for both guys, and they now force fourth down.
A short field.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the Jets' 46-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
Moore going in motion.
34-yard line.
A run here with Swift. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
36-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Quick slant, caught by Burton. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
So we are through one here on Thursday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they come up to face third and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
Santos on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
Santos's kick is good. And the Bears will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. And Greg, after this one, it counts for real. Final preseason game. So what's the feeling like around the team in the locker room when you get to this point, the end of the preseason?
I think the biggest emotion is probably relief. I think especially for some of the older guys, Mike, it's did you get through healthy? Is your body right? And are you mentally ready for what's going to be a very long, turbulent, up and down? There's going to be a lot of good moments. There's going to be some bad moments. Are you physically and mentally ready for what an NFL season is going to be like? And I think that's what every guy in that locker room is asking themselves, taking inventory of their own checklist. So get through training camp, get through the dog days of camp, and get into a routine, get into the regular season practice schedule, and inevitably get to what matters the most, which is the games.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 331, 331.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
Here we go, son.
1st and 10 at the
331,
37-yard line.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready?
Now, Fields. That is caught left side by Taylor. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's going to have a Jets first down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6, and it'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Fields. This one complete. Right side. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. You hope against hope, here in the preseason especially, that it's not too serious. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He takes off, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. A play fake. Now Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Bears 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he will score! DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much, but he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
His kick is good. Makes the score Bears 17. Jets nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense about ready to take over once more. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down.
Here we go. 19 strikes. Right.
Throwing is Fields. And he'll give himself up here, but it's a gain of 5 on first down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Now a second down throw for Fields. It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's third down and a few inches.
Here we go.
Fields going to hang on to this one. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Bears offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. That complete to Swift.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He's got it. That's a first down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 7. First down, Bears.
To throw is Williams.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Williams. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This from 45 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 331, 331. Tonight.
To throw is Fields. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Going right, it's taken in, and he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Reese Hall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields to throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Bears 2-yard line.
19 strikes. Tonight.
Hall. Touchdown!
Well, after being shut out in the 1st half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Jets are able to cut into the deficit. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a nice job able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen. From the 29. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll put Loveland in motion. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The Jets offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Fields. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Here we go. Go.
They'll run. This is Hall. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's to the tight end, Taylor. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
It's now 3rd.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. And he's got it. We'll move the chains. 1st down at the 47.
A gain of 6.
1st and 10.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down.
Extend.
1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
47-yard line.
Fields now. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is brought in. And he will score. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Jets. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good, and the Jets are back within 6.
The score, Bears 20, Jets 14.
Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense ready for this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll put Loveland in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
And the Bears first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kyle Manunga. Touchdown, Bears. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Diamonds on me fight, Nick and Riz, Ikatina, Orange Richard Meal on me dancing just like Bia, going against Glizzy, wouldn't want to
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, here's Daquan Hardy. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboys!
Now, faking the give, forced out wide. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
COVID-19!
On the handoff, and it's Allen. Oh, he's hit behind the line.
Honestly, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Second and 11.
Here we go, set. Count to 6.
He'll look to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
A tough spot here. Third and long. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
Ready? 79 Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played?
And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, New York! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down.
Set. 60 by.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Taken down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Loveland open right side. He's got it. And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
12 yards on
And now the
play.
defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. This crowd into it now. as we get to third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here comes the blitz as he looks in trouble, and down he goes. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Right here, watch him right here.
On the ground, it's Allen. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
At the 60, at the 60. Check out.
They'll look to throw. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. And the left 1st and goal is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Bears offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 2 timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. As a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And it's that rookie 3rd-round pick. Oh, he's going to be taken down, and now they've got to spike it or get the field goal team out here quickly. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
A 52-yard attempt.
Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And they take the lead here late in this preseason battle.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
This is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Oh, costly sack. Can't have that here. You'll have to use a timeout. And barring a defensive penalty, we're down to 1 play in this one. Now, on 2nd and long. Here we go. 1 final play. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They finish the preseason on an up note. Now they'll have a couple weeks to get ready for the season opener coming in September. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.